Super Rugby round 6, the dream team. It is a wee bit delayed. I ended up doing the Monday video was Brumbies and Reds. So the power rankings took place on Tuesday as normal, and then finally at the dream team, some of the games aren't that fresh in the memory, to be fair. I probably should have got this video done earlier, but hey, better late than never. I still cannot find my magnets, so it's me writing on the board again. And it occurs to me as I sit down to do the video, I've picked a lot of guys with long names. We will see how that goes. So yeah, 15 of the players that I liked from varying positions, not specific positions, just kind of general positions as to where they were deployed during the game. We will start with props. A losing team, and spelling is going to be an issue. I have gone with Lizo Kapoka from the Bulls. Now in fairness, I didn't see this game in full. There were no props, at least from what I've seen, that were absolutely world-beating. But Kaboka had 4 runs, 12 meters. That's a good return for a prop. He beat a defender, but impressively he had 12 from 12 tackles and didn't concede any penalties, or did he concede 1? Either way, he wasn't penalised a lot, so it seems like he was holding up his end of the scrum and putting in tackles for a Bulls team that conceded a lot of points. So you guys let me know if that's a fair pick, but he is my first pick. And my other pick, it's a long name, from the Sharks, I have gone with Connor Oosthuizen. So he's been pretty impressive this season, kind of coming back from injury. Not perhaps at the same level that we know he can go at, but he's been pretty good in kind of building. 6 runs, 9 meters, 2 passes, 8 out of 8 tackles. Also, no penalties conceded for a tight head. That's a good job. And his opposite number, the loose head prop for the Rebels, conceded 2 penalties. So you'd have to say he kind of won that day. So good effort to South Africans. And to complete the South African front row, I have gone with Malcolm Marx. Another guy who I haven't been that convinced of this season after kind of an amazing season last year. He seemed to be a touch off the pace as captain of the Lions, but back to his normal ways. 2 tries, it was a regular feature for him kind of this year and last year. Oh, sorry, last year and the year before. 10 runs for 30 meters is getting to kind of ridiculous levels for a front rower. Beat 1 defender, had 3 passes, made 10 from 10 tackles, 3 turnovers, and that's always been Malcolm Marx's thing. He'll score tries from the back of a ruck, he'll carry, tackle, but also get those turnovers on the ground, almost like another open side. He had 3 turnovers, made 11 from 11, sorry, 10 from 10 tackles. His line-out was 11 from 11, and he even managed a line-out steal. I don't know how that happened, but he managed it. Into the locks, I have gone with Brody Retallick. Boy, did the Chiefs play well, and he was kind of at the forefront of that. 2 tries, could have had a third, but he passed. Didn't go for the hat-trick himself. He set up somebody else. So 2 tries and a try assist. 11 runs, 23 meters, a clean break, 8 passes, an offload. 4 out of 7 tackles is probably a little bit disappointing for him, but come on, man, when you've set up 15 points on your own, that's pretty good stuff. Back to good ways for him. And my other lock, another try scorer, I've gone with Jed Holloway from the Waratahs. He had a very destructive bursting run early on, which pretty much just ran straight through the Crusaders defenders. 5 runs, 23 meters, 2 defenders beaten and a clean break. A lot of those would have all been on 1 run. 2 passes, 1 offload, 6 from 6 tackles, and a line-out steal. So it pretty much did the whole thing. Tackled well from the tackles that he was made to make. Decent run meters from that run, that break, try, line-out steal, all-around good effort from him. Next, from the Stormers, I have gone with Peter Steph du Toit. And I was pretty amazed when I read his numbers. 12 runs, 15 meters. Cool. A defender beaten. Sure, that's fine. 4 passes. Okay. A line-out steal. That's always nice to have. 30 tackles. 3-0. 30. I don't know that I've ever seen somebody make 30 tackles in a game before. 30. I've seen in the high 20s, but 30 is new. He missed 3, so 30 out of 33 tackles. He must be wearing magnets or something that they were just drawn to him, because he must have been everywhere. I watched that game. 30 tackles. That is phenomenal. That is absolute next level. And he's been a tackling machine all last season as well, so he's just kind of keeping on doing what he's doing. But that's, even for him, that's ridiculous. Yeah, as soon as I saw that number, I wrote his name down, because that's... And there were a lot of good Lucies this week, so... yeah, I had to go with the tackling machine. Next, from the Sunwolves, I have gone with Vosiako. On a night where they didn't do all that good, he seemed to be putting in a good effort to kind of make things right. He had 2 tries of his own. Another kind of phenomenal stat, 9 runs for 62 meters for a guy number 8 is top level. 5 defenders beaten, 3 clean breaks, 2 passes, an offload, 7 out of 9 tackles. But again, like Malcolm Marks in that game, he had 3 turnovers. So he was just doing everything. I suppose you could ask for some more tackles, but overall, if your player comes to you and says, hey, coach, how about this game I score 2 tries and get 3 turnovers, run 62 meters? Cool. I will take that. Lastly, I have gone with Adi Savia. He's been in devastating form, and when he gets on that leg drive, he looks very hard to stop. 14 runs, 69 meters. Again, good return. 5 defenders beaten a clean break. 11 passes. So he's a key part of what they're doing. The fact that he's touching the ball that many times and able to pass it. Like Vosiako had 2. Dutoy had 4. He had 11. So he's helping to set up play. Good ball handler. An offload, like I said, and 6 out of 7 tackles. No turnovers for him this week, which is surprising, but partly this pick is also because he's just been in really good form all season. Next, and it's another name which has far too many letters. Tate McDermott from the Reds. I used to hate that guy's haircut. He's got a more reasonable haircut now. I don't know why halfbacks seem to like having stupid haircuts, but it's a thing. But it's been an hour. He had 1 try from 2 runs. So 1 time he ran and didn't score, 1 time he ran and scored. 54 meters. He showed a fair bit of gas for that try that he got. And it was a winger chasing him down, and he still looked pretty quick. A clean break, 61 passes, I guess is to be expected. A try assist among those passes. 3 from 3 tackles, so when called upon, he defended well. And only the 1 kick, so he's not there for his box kicking. Even 2 runs, so he's not that much there for his running, but he is distributing well. Apparently he runs when he needs to, so yeah, he's got potential. Like I said, I never used to be that much of a fan of him, but he is starting to look good, especially in that last game. Next, from the Sharks, I've gone with Rob Dupree Jr. Yeah, he's another guy who I thought Springbok last year, probably a bit unlucky that game in Washington didn't really go his way, but certainly had the potential. We know he's off to England at the end of the season, so it's a bit disappointing. He's probably not in that Springbok hunt anymore, but still, he is putting in some performances. He had a try. 6 runs, 18 meters is a pretty good return for a number 10. A clean break, 13 passes, a try assist, 2 from 2 tackles. He had 18 points overall, 2 conversions and 3 penalties. The guy is pretty reliable. He's big enough to throw his body around, runs it enough, distributes. Very good player. In the midfield, I've gone with a Hurricane in Geordie Barrett. He prefers to play in the midfield. He's kind of made no bones about that. He's been deployed at 15. He's been deployed at 14. He's been deployed at 13, but 12 is his favourite position, and he finally got to play there for the Hurricanes. He had a try assist, 8 runs, 56 metres, beat 3 defenders, made 3 clean breaks, did not turn the ball over once, so good hands. 8 from 8 tackles, didn't miss a tackle, conceded 1 penalty is kind of the only negative marker on his game. Something in my mind told me he stuffed something else up, but I can't remember what it is, but overall, a very good effort from him. And I have picked one of the Blues guys in the midfield, I have gone with TJ Faiane. And he's kind of come along leaps and bounds as well. He was pretty average in an average Blues team last season, and then he had an amazing Mitre 10 Cup season, and he seems to have carried that form over to the Super Rugby season. 9 runs, 43 metres, 3 defenders beaten, 2 clean breaks, 8 passes, 2 try assists, so kind of key to what the Blues are doing. Always runs those good lines, 7 out of 8 tackles. Just overall pretty solid. Outside backs, I've gone with another Blue, and I know he played fullback, but I've gone with Milani Nanai. I could have gone with Rico, but I picked Nanai. Rico got 2 tries. Nanai only had the 1, but he just seemed to be kind of setting up that Blues play that would lead to tries. 1 try, 9 runs for 122 metres, which is a very good return. 6 defenders beaten. 6. He's not that big a guy, but he's got those moves. 3 clean breaks, 8 passes, 3 out of 4 tackles. Yep, another long name, so I'm going to abbreviate. I know there's no A in his surname, but D-Mac, Damien McKenzie. Fullback is his position A. I know he's kind of deployed between 10 or 15. Is he a 15 who can play 10? Maybe that's what he is, because he seemed pretty good from 15. Although I didn't see that game in full, but I have heard that he was coming into kind of first receiver a lot, so maybe he's kind of a hybrid. 3 try assists speaks to how well he was playing. 13 runs, 60 metres, beat 4 defenders, 3 clean breaks, 25 passes, and offload overall 21 points for him. Not too shabby. And lastly, so I've essentially picked 3 fullbacks, but this guy can't play wing. Israel Folau. In the aftermatch comments, Scott Robertson, the Crusaders coach, said that Folau should probably be working for NASA with how good he is in the air. A try assist, and he's on. Did he break or did he equal the try record with? Is it Howlett? Yeah, he's got a lot of Super Rugby tries. 12 runs, 66 metres, 4 defenders beaten, 3 clean breaks, 6 passes, 1 offload, 100% tackle rate at 1 from 1. Pretty solid shift. That's my guys for this week. You guys let me know your thoughts. I was going to do honourable mentions, but the list is long, especially outside backs, but not limited to outside backs, loose forwards. Yeah, plenty of other positions. The props were kind of harder picks because, as I said, there weren't really that many kind of absolute standouts. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you soon. See you later.